In the icy winds of 18th century Russia, a young foreign girl would arrive, not as a ruler, not even as Russian, but as a bride. And yet, she would rise to become one of the most powerful, intelligent, and feared monarchs in European history. This is the story of Catherine the Great, the empress who took the throne, ruled with brilliance, and reshaped an empire. Born as Sophie of Anhalt-Zerbst in 1729 in a small German principality, she was not destined for greatness. But fate had grander plans. At just 14, she was invited to Russia to marry the heir to the throne, the awkward and volatile Peter III, grandson of Peter the Great. Sophie converted to Orthodox Christianity, took the name Catherine, and began studying Russian culture, politics, and philosophy obsessively. "I shall be more Russian than the Russians themselves," she once declared. But married life was no fairy tale. Peter was immature, obsessed with toy soldiers, and showed more affection for his dog than his wife. Their marriage grew cold. Catherine, meanwhile, built alliances with nobles, military leaders, and even lovers who shared her ambitions. Behind palace walls, she was no longer just a foreign bride. She was a political force gathering momentum. In 1762, Peter III ascended the throne, and within months, chaos followed. He made unpopular reforms, angered the army, and threatened Catherine's position. Then came the moment history turned. Catherine, with help from loyal guards and military officers, staged a bloodless coup. Peter was arrested, and just days later found dead under mysterious circumstances. Was Catherine behind it? No proof was ever found, but the throne was now hers. As Empress, Catherine ruled for 34 years, longer than any woman in Russian history. She modernized Russian law, supported science and art, and corresponded with Enlightenment thinkers like Voltaire and Diderot. She expanded Russia's borders to the Black Sea and Crimea, defeated the Ottoman Empire, and suppressed internal revolts. Under her rule, Russia became a European powerhouse, both militarily and culturally. Catherine had many lovers, yes, and her private life became the subject of scandal and rumor, both then and now. But her true romance was with power, philosophy, and the grand dream of empire. She was not just a ruler, but a reformer, not just a queen, but a creator of empires. She died in 1796, still on the throne, leaving behind a Russia forever changed. From an obscure German princess to the mighty Empress of all Russia, Catherine the Great did not inherit her title. She took it. And history remembers her not just for her crown, but for the brilliance with which she wore it.